There's a voice in the static, calling out my name, like a ghost in the silence. I can't escape. Every line is getting blurry, every thought begins to drift. I was trying not to feel it.
Now there's nothing left to fear, nothing left.
I can feel it underneath, like a pulse I can't defeat, pulling me into the deep. If I disappear tonight, will you hear me in the noise, in the chaos, in the light, in the echoes of my voice? When the world starts glitching out and the signal fades to gray, I won't let it take me down.
I won't fade away.
I won't fade away.
Every memory distorting, like a frame that's out of place. Out of place.
I was buried in the silence.
Now it's screaming in my face. Screaming.
I was trying to ignore it, but it's stronger than before. If I disappear tonight, will you hear me in the noise, in the chaos, in the light, in the echoes of my voice? When the world starts glitching out and the signal fades to gray, I won't let it take me down.
I won't fade away.
Even when the signal dies, even when it flatlines,
I will still remain. Cut the line, kill the sound. I won't let it drag me down. Lost in static, held in pain. I become the signal again.
if I disappear tonight, will you hear me in the noise, in the chaos, in the light, in the echoes of my voice? When the world starts glitching out and the signal fades to gray, I won't let it take me down.
I won't fade away.
Through the static, through the pain, I remain. I hear it calling from somewhere underneath. The voice I buried, still breathing inside
I tried to silence every doubt.
but it was never far enough.
Not enough.
pulls me in. I won't let it take control. I won't lose myself again. Through the noise I hear it clear. Every doubt just disappears. In the fire I won't break. Every echo starts to fade. It fades away. It fades away. I'm still here. Can you hear it? The sound beneath the silence. It's calling me back down. I've been chasing empty signals through a sky that's turning black. Every step I take is pulling like there's no way to turn back. All the voices in the static start to blur into one, like a warning I ignored. Now I can't outrun. I'm losing ground, but I won't drown. Not this time.
Not right now.
If I fall into the void, will you follow me down? Through the fire and the noise. Through the silence so loud.
Let the shadows take control.
Let the darkness unfold.
I'll be screaming through it all. I won't let go.
There's a fracture in the distance, like the world is caving in. Every moment getting closer to the edge beneath my skin. I can feel the pressure rising, like a storm I can't contain. And the weight of every second is collapsing in my veins.
If everything we are is fading into dust, then let it all collapse and rebuild out of us. Drag me under, pull me deep into the silence. I can't keep if I break. Let me break loud. If I bleed, let it bleed out.
If I fall into the void, will you follow me down? Through the fire and the noise. Through the silence so loud.
Let the shadows take control.
Let the darkness unfold.
I'll be screaming through it all. I won't let go.
Don't let me fade into nothing.
Don't let me fade.
The air feels thinner here, like something's pulling me below. If I let go now,
Would anyone even know?
but it's growing in the quiet, like a story never told. I see it in the way I'm changing, in the words I can't explain. Like I'm standing in the same place, but I'm not the same. I try to stay, I try to stay the same,
But everything inside me change.
if I let go now, would I finally feel alive or just fall apart every time I close my eyes? I don't need saving, I just need the pain to stop. But it follows me, even when I try to run. I stopped talking about the pressure, like it wasn't really there. I kept smiling through the moments I was breaking and breaking. I try to stay the version you could love, but I was never enough. If I let go now, would I finally feel alive or just fall apart every time I close my eyes? I don't need saving, I just need the pain to stop. But it follows me, even when I try to run. There's a part of me that's fading, and I don't know how to fight. I keep losing who I used to be, a little more each night.
I can't escape it. I can't pretend. Every time I try to fix this, it breaks again.
If I let go now, would I finally feel alive or just fall apart every time I close my eyes? I don't need saving, thunder. Even if the stars all fade, I'll be stronger than the thunder.
I won't be afraid. I won't be afraid. Break me down. I won't stay buried in the darkness. I won't break. Set it off. Feel the flame. I'm the one who owns the pain.
If the sky comes crashing down, I'll be standing on the ground. Through the fire, through the pain,
I will rise again.
when the darkness calls my name, I will vanish in the rain. Through the storm, through it all,
I will never fall.
Teeth of the wind.
Don't move. You'll feel it before you see it.
There's no pressure in the distance, like the ocean's holding breath. Every second stretching thinner on the edge of something less. I can hear it in my ribcage, like it's knocking from inside. Not a fear that I can run from, more like something I can't hide.
Build slow.
Then all at once,
No warning.
just a flood. When it hits like truth. No escape, no parachute. Pulls me under, breaks me through, leaves me sharper than I know.
I won't fight the undertow.
I won't beg for it to slow.
If I drown,
Then let me learn how to breathe
where I don't belong.
Every doubt I tried to bury comes alive inside the surge. Not a voice, but something louder, like a need I can't ignore. I've been standing in the shallow, thinking I was in control. Now the current's got a hold, and it's
Dragging out my soul.
if this is what I've been avoiding, then why does it feel like home? If this is what breaks me open,
Then let it take control. Let it pull, let it drag, let it tear me
There's a place beyond the noise where the silence cuts too deep. I've been trying not to hear it,
but it's calling me.